What's good, everybody? You guys already read the title. You see who we have in the building. We have Miss Angel in the building. We have Mr. Requai in the building. These are no strangers to the channel. These are returning guests. Ladies and gentlemen, how are y'all doing tonight?
I'm doing good. Doing good. Just got off work. Decided to tap
no.
in.
Hold on. Are you like where Rashad is? You're like on the East Coast ish that way?
Yeah.
Oh no. I'm just so it's only 10. It's only 10 where I'm at.
But yeah, late night as Angel has just revealed the time over here is a late night little recording session, a little quick thing. First for tonight, we had to give a shout out first things first to Howard. HU.
You know.
Thank you. There we go, Kai. Kai. And I can do that because I have the family connections to do so. It's in the blood. What can I say? It's in the blood. But yeah, Howard wins their game against who was that? Who did they play? Dog, I forgot already. It was
Incarnate Word.
The team from they're from Texas, right?
Yeah, Incarnate
Word. Because that was Texas Southern's first win in football last season, if I'm not mistaken. It was Incarnate World. And it was their homecoming. And then Texas Southern won again. They won like 2 more games. And I was surprised that they won more than once. But yeah, salute to Texas Southern and everybody like that. And salute to Howard for winning tonight. Their first tournament win in program history. You remember a couple of years ago, A&T won in the first 4. And it was like a big deal or whatever for A&T. So it's pretty cool to see Howard get that victory tonight. And then the second game, I found out who DP was because everybody told me in the comments. And I also realized after I recorded the video, I was like, I didn't bring up that Morrow girl. I didn't bring up the freshman. And yeah, because they were DP, the team that I didn't recognize. So it was DePaul, and it's a good thing that I didn't recognize them because they got blown out. At the time we're recording this, they're losing by 30 points. And the seniors are headed to the bench, high-fiving their teammates. So with the first night, any first night takeaways from either of you all, but before we get into, I guess, the rest of the tournament and all the stuff that you might want to talk about?
Howard gonna have to do something come Friday. Like I am clapping for Howard though, but going in and playing South Carolina on Friday, they were missing like bunnies around the rim, like. They were missing too much. And then South Carolina is like a paint team. So it's just like they're gonna have to clean their post. And then Howells, I don't know, she didn't have a shot today. And apparently that's like their best person, I think.
Okay.
Rakai, any thoughts on the first 4? I know you say you just got home from work. So there's absolutely no pressure. But do you have any other chip-ins? I guess.
I'm surprised that DePaul lost.
By this much?
I'm surprised they lost at all. Honestly, I had them beating Dayton. Yeah, I wanted to see what Anissa Morrow could do in the tournament. But I guess we're just gonna have to wait to see that. But she's still
the crazy thing, the commentator said like they typically give up like almost 80 points a game anyways. So it was like, what, Dayton has 88. So it was like, it's still normal for them. It's just they didn't have no offense.
Yeah, and it's crazy because they're like the top scoring offense in the country. So the fact that they have 57 is crazy.
What was the shooting percent? Well, y'all, they were 19 of 70.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They didn't even make 20 shots.
But I mean, I watched a few DePaul games this year. They played UConn. They almost beat them. So almost beating UConn and then getting blown out by this Dayton team. I thought they was gonna come a little bit harder.
Well, you gotta say UConn without Paige Beckers.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, somebody's gonna say, but they didn't have Paige.
UConn is still they had 2 number 1 picks. I mean, recruits.
Without Paige, yeah, they still have 2 without her. So they have
What do
three.
y'all think of UConn? I know we skipping a little bit.
Wait,
but
hold on. Morrow had 28-17. Oh my gosh. She went
Yep.
9 from 14 from the free throw line, 9 for 25 overall, 1 for 5 from 3-point range. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. You got to give it up. Great season, great freshman season. She should have been the Big East Player of the Year. Bless you. Not Big East. What conference? They're the Big East, right?
Yeah, she
Okay.
was baby. Oh
Yeah,
no,
see,
she
look,
was.
look at me, not even on it. See, all right, see, this is why I bring on guests. But yeah, she should have been a Big East Player of the Year, in addition to being a Freshman of the Year, and she should definitely be the National Freshman of the Year. I don't even think it is close.
she made second team.
Second team, second team. Oh,
All-American.
All American, All
Yeah,
American
and
came out today. Oh,
Yeah.
oh
I
my
don't
gosh.
know if she was the only freshman to like make any like All-American, then I feel like you like that award is hers, like Freshman of the Year is hers.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at the second team. Of course, we already know who the first team was. Sort of kind of surprised Ryan made it. I'm sorry. I love her though.
Yeah.
Love her. But I'm very surprised that Ryan made it. But they said Anissa made second team, so I think it might be a wrap. She might have won the award.
hmm I didn't even look at the All
Oh, here we
Americans.
go. Here we go. All American guys. Let's skip the boring stuff. All right. Nobody cares about the first four. Salute to Howard for winning, HU for representing the HBCUs. And HBCUs are not done winning. You guys already know that. If you've watched the channel the past week, you know that I truly believe HBCUs are not done. Get yourself some money, man. Get yourself some money, some big money here. Jackson State over LSU. Okay. Where the heck is the first team at? Why do they have it in paragraph form? Why don't they have it in bullet points?
Well, it's Aaliyah, Ryan, Caitlin, Nas, and Melissa.
We're gonna have to go to another story, man, because I need bullet points. I need something, cliff notes, something easy to read. But here we go. But like you said, Boston, Clark, and Smith were unanimous choices from the 30-member panel. Okay, South Carolina. Okay, blah blah blah. All right, what are we doing here? Ryan Howard, as you said, first team. Okay, so who was the other first team? That's 4.
Not
Nas
Melissa.
Hillman.
Oh, you.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Melissa was one of the unanimous that we named.
Oh, yeah,
Melissa,
Hillman.
Boston, and Caitlin Clark, and then Ryan Howard, and then Nas Hillman. That's the first team. Pretty good first team. No complaints here. Okay, second team: Ayoka Lee, Ashley Jones, Morrow, Pointer from LSU, and wow, and my girl Alyssa Kunane. Alyssa Kunane gets the second team after she's been slandered. She's been slandered all season. I've just been seeing disrespect on Alyssa Kunane's name. In big games, she's shrunk.
hmm
That's a compliment. That's being polite. I don't know how she got on the stage. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah,
to you.
honestly.
They put
As someone,
Brink on the third.
who is Alyssa Kunane, Hive, but go ahead. What you say, Angel?
They put Brink on third and they put Kunane on the second team. I don't.
And Reese on third.
Maybe Brink's problem is the fouling.
Yeah, I think she's too foul prone.
Like she's a great big, but Sis gets 3 fouls in like the first 4 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So that might be why she's third. Reese, I'm fine with Reese being third.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I think I'm cool with Reese being third too.
Why?
That girl for Villanova, I know you probably watch more Villanova than me because you know, like UConn's in that conference. Should she have made 13?
I think she should have.
Okay.
I feel like she slept on, but at the same time, Villanova, I feel like their schedule wasn't that hard. Like besides playing UConn, I don't think they played anybody else really, but she can score.
So third team, as you guys see, is Kitley, Maddie. Oh Lord God, Segrist.
I really think that's how it's pronounced though.
Okay, Seacrest. That was
Yeah.
first try. Veronica Burton, my dog. I'm Veronica Burton Hive. Brink and Reese, as we both talked about previously. Why do you guys think that Brink should be over Reese?
Over Reese or over Kunane?
Over Reese. Because you said you're cool with Reese being 13, but you believe that Brink has a better argument for second team than Kunane.
I feel like she affects the game more than Kunane does. I honestly think Reese affects the game more. Like, do people
Yeah.
really scout Kunane like that?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't get those vibes. I feel like Brink and Reese, you really got to scout them, especially
Yeah.
Reese. Like,
I feel like
Reese
they're.
oh no, go.
I was just about to say, like, I feel like Brink and Reese are more important to their teams than Kunane is to her team. So
I think
Not throwing any shade.
yeah,
Diamond sort of kind
yeah,
of coming through and taking everybody shine, and she coming off the bench. Like,
yeah. That's what I'm
I
yeah.
think
saying.
people scout for Diamond more than they do Kunane.
Yeah,
I mean, because the resume speaks for itself. If people already knew what Diamond was before the injuries, people are gonna still, like you say, game plan for Diamond, ahead of Reese. But she's had herself a great season. I don't know. I'm speaking, y'all know, like I said, I'm speaking from a casual standpoint this season. But from what I seen, what I seen in the South Carolina game, what I seen in the Iowa game, and a couple other games, the Baylor game, Reese is dog. She had herself a season. So I
yeah.
don't know. I think she could be over Kunane, in my opinion, over Brink. But if you guys believe that Brink has a better case than Reese, because I feel like I mean, I don't know. The comparison that I want to see, the debate that I want to see is Reese versus Brink, as opposed to Kunane, because I feel like Kunane she had the worst season out of all three.
I guess I will only put Brink over Reese because of her team's record.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, you could put either one of them over Kunane, but specifically Brink because I mean, what is Stanford? They only lost 3 games.
Yeah, I think so.
And I won't lie, I stopped watching Maryland when they went through that little rut because the only person that was doing stuff was Reese. Like nobody was like helping her, even though like Katie, I don't know what's up with Katie. Because wasn't she the best 3-point shooter?
Yeah. Best 3-point shooter in the country, as my comments always remind me.
Yeah, I stopped watching Maryland too because I didn't even know Ashley Owusu was back. Isn't she back?
Yeah, Owusu's back, Diamond's back.
The real tea is somebody said they were playing better when she was out.
Folks always want to hate on a score. It's all good, Owusu. Keep doing your thing. They held on Enrique as well in the W. But this was the first time noteworthy. No UConn players on the list. So I guess but Paige was an honorable mention. And so was Kristen, I believe, from a link that Joel sent me earlier today. So any thoughts on that, Rakai? No UConn players for the first time in 15 years.
We all know a UConn player would have been up there if she didn't get hurt. So not gonna hate too much on nobody.
They didn't put girl, she couldn't be honorable mention. Freshman?
Caroline, yeah. She definitely had a season worthy.
Yeah, she did.
I don't know. I stopped watching UConn after a while, but I don't know. When I was watching, she plays better than the other honorable mention.
Yes. Oh. Oh.
Well, I guess with me and Kristen, it's just like you're a senior and you still haven't found consistency. That's what gets me. Like, I don't know. It's the consistency for me. Like I just
I get what you're saying.
And they're trying to say first round. Like I'm sorry, Kristen and Avina aren't.
They've been boosted. Oh my gosh! But Avina
And
might be an actual prospect. I ain't gonna lie, and that's no
Yeah, I
disrespect.
think.
I'm saying
Yeah.
Avina might be an actual prospect, but it's like Avina's size and her IQ, her
Mhm.
patience, the way that she plays the game.
Yeah.
I think it fits very well with the pro game. Now, do I think she needs to be a top 6, top 5 pick? No, but first round, I wouldn't be mad at a late first round pick where the girl Ruthie from Oregon went, a couple years ago, going to New York. So I think that's a good kind of spot for her. But definitely not no top 5. Go ahead, Rakai.
I was just about to say that too. I feel like Avina's size and her IQ makes her a better prospect than Kristen was. But at the same time, you never know. Like Kristen might thrive in the W
You got to
as
make the team
opposed.
first.
Yeah, you're right. She got to make the team first. But I mean, who knows?
I mean, it
That's
could
sweet
be the
over here.
environment. Some people thrive differently in different environments. So maybe a different environment, like away from UConn. Like,
Yeah,
I
that's what I'm
don't know,
saying.
like,
Like,
is it the competition of everyone on UConn that like gets to her? Like, I don't know. Maybe
I don't
being
know.
away from Gino was help.
Maybe not having Gino's you're trash and you're a waste of life. You're a waste of breath. I can't believe I brought you up here. Isn't that how he motivates people as the greatest of all time? That was a joke. I'm sorry,
You
guys.
know,
All
he
the
said he
UConn
never
fans.
said that.
Yeah,
He
that was
said he
no,
never
that
said
was
that.
insane.
He
That was
said he never
insane.
said that.
When he goes, yeah, there was some coaches saying that we would have never made it. I was like, you said that. I know a current coach who said that, and his name is Gino Auriemma, the one who's holding the microphone now and saying that some coaches said you're the coach. I know you're talking about the old Notre Dame coach Muffet McGraw, but
Mhm.
you're the one that said that. You said, and
He said they
hope we
couldn't
didn't do
function
that
without
because,
Paige, and that was wild.
I don't really like our team too much without her. And then he stacked the papers on it. Like that's what he did. Or he tapped the pen. He did one of the, we watched it on the channel. You caught red-handed, Gino. Anyways, but yeah, that's what we had to say on that. Don't want to talk to our focus too much on one team early on because we do have fans of or a fan of South Carolina on. So I guess just is there anything South Carolina that people should be looking out for in the tournament?
Y'all don't have kids. Don't have kids. Don't have kids. Come back to me.
All right. So as we wait
Mhm.
and come back, all right, Rakai, is there anything that you see in this bracket? Have you first things first? Do you have a bracket filled out? Have you filled out a bracket yet? Oh yeah,
Yeah, I'm at.
yeah, because you said you picked the DePaul game wrong.
Yeah, I have a
Okay.
couple. Yeah, I have a couple.
Well, okay, all right.
Um,
So here's theory, guys. I think it's weak to have multiple brackets. If you're gonna put your foot down, you gotta put your foot down. I made a video about Jackson State. Yeah, don't make that face at me. I made the video about Jackson State. I have to sit and eat my cake. If Jackson State
Right.
lose by 20, it is what it is. But I have to sit and eat my cake because I said what I said. I stand on all 10 toes.
You're right.
But
You know, certain
it
people
is.
only have 8 toes to stand on.
Oh no. Oh, okay. Yeah. But speaking of Jackson State, one coach only has, as you said, only 8 toes. But I guess just response to that, like about the multiple bracket scene, for you two both being multiple bracket people.
Well, I only have two. I have the one I think that's actually gonna win, and then I have like my Cinderella bracket or whatever.
Who's your Cinderella team?
Villanova actually.
You know, some people are going with Kentucky, and I love Ryan, but I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Kentucky could too. I mean, if they keep like this fire that they got going, I mean,
So
winning
you got Kentucky beating y'all.
what? I got
Somebody
beating everybody.
Oh wow!
Somebody has Kentucky beating UConn.
Who?
Candace Parker.
A certain player that wears number 3 that used to play for the Volunteers of Tennessee of Rocky Top.
When I saw that, I was like, "No, Candace."
Yeah.
Candid.
But that's the energy I like. Like I said in the first video, that's the energy I like. If you're gonna hate someone all the way.
Yeah,
All the way.
I'm glad she knew Tennessee wasn't getting too far either. I'm glad she knew that.
When did she have Tennessee losing? Hold on, where do I have Tennessee?
I don't remember when I have Tennessee losing, but
Oh, I have Tennessee losing to Oregon.
oh wow. Wow.
Well, okay, here's the thing. I don't know if they're saying this to throw off the scout. I mean, now that we're like talking about the bracket now. It's been, I guess it's not really whispers, but apparently Jordan can come back sometime during the tournament. But she had like a fractured elbow, like a whole bunch of stuff is going on in this area. How effective is she going to be? And considering she still has play left in her, like, and I do see her playing in the W, is it really worth putting her out just for y'all to go
for the
out
tournament.
sad? Yeah,
Yeah.
like I just like what is a 50% horse and how's that gonna help y'all?
Yeah, because she hasn't played since when? And then
Before
you expect
UConn,
her.
because she didn't play UConn.
Oh no, she did play UConn.
She did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she got hurt in Alabama. That's when she got hurt. So she got hurt in conference, but I think it was towards the end. But I don't think it's worth it. But apparently there's like videos of her shooting and stuff. But I just don't see how she can come back this season with that. And Tennessee's too up and down for me. So
yeah, especially this last part of the season.
Brooklyn Miles, the freshman point guard, she was arrested for drunk driving. So they have that entire thing to deal with as well.
Hold on, what?
For who?
Earlier in the season, Brooklyn Miles was arrested for drunk driving. She was only suspended one game, and the news didn't get out. But the news found out this past week that it was drunk driving that she was suspended for. And so with that being news now, it's like a thing. So it's like, what are they going to do with Brooklyn Miles? Are they going to suspend her again? Or are they just going to be like, we already gave her punishment for being arrested for driving drunk as an 18-year-old?
Well, technically, she was passed out behind the wheel, so maybe she wasn't driving.
So Tiffany Haddish. But yeah, so that's what's going on over there in Tennessee. But T-Key, the older Key, she kind of had a off SEC tournament. Kentucky got her in foul trouble, tussled her a little bit.
Pause.
Grabbed their jersey, threw her into the stands.
You need to correct your statements.
Go ahead.
An off game and her getting in foul trouble, she always in foul trouble. So that doesn't. When is she not in foul trouble? Like
she had an off game.
She might have had an off game, but the foul trouble is just a part of her. Like that's not an off game. She's had great games, and she was working with
in foul trouble.
I know. So like that's not off game.
That's what someone was saying in the spaces. They were talking about, can you be a player of the year if you're always in foul trouble? Defensive player of the year if you're always in foul trouble.
You know, they have the nerve to say that she should have won it over Aaliyah Boston. Here's a lot of things. Aaliyah can get switched onto a guard and still effectively defend on the perimeter. Tamari cannot. Tamari is just a shot blocker. Like, that's it. Like, if you can't move and shake, why do you think you should be over Aaliyah Boston as a defender? Like, honestly, in the game now, is there another big that can guard the perimeter like Aaliyah did or does? Is there another one?
Because I'm gonna say Olivia, but hey,
if there is one, for Louisville.
Oh, Emily Angstler.
Oh no, not her.
Oh.
I know who you're talking about now. Can she? No shade. I really want to know: is there a big? You think Olivia can guard on the perimeter? I feel like what's perimeter to you? Like, are you saying like 15 feet? Because she can guard 15 feet out. 3-point? I've never.
Okay, I could give you 3 points.
Like, I
I don't
want to
think
be
she.
15 though, because I've seen her block, like
Mhm.
15, 17. But Aaliyah, I think she had like 2 blocks in the Stanford game. She blocked one of the whole sisters on the 3-point line, like on the 3-point line. Not a lot of bigs can do that.
You're right.
Maybe Olivia can just
No, you're
work it
good.
in. But
The
no.
the young kids for South Carolina can. The Fegan and yeah, Fegan, and then the freshman for UConn can, the one that barely plays, the Barry can do that.
Oh, Amari.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
She's
wanted to see more for this year.
Edwards can, but I don't know if you consider Edwards a big.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
would say
yeah.
Aaliyah can
I
too.
agree with you, Angel. I agree with you on that too, Angel. But yeah, yeah. Aaliyah, if you consider her a big, she can definitely do that.
What is
Oh,
she classified as, a forward?
Yeah, Aaliyah is.
yeah. They
Well,
usually
y'all
have her
know
at
Aaliyah is
the 4.
considered a forward too, and I don't agree with that, but whatever.
Oh, probably because she's not like 6'5". How tall is Boston? 6'4"?
6'4".
Yeah,
I think
probably
Aaliyah
'cause
Edwards is 6'3".
who's
Apparently,
6'3"?
she's taller than
Aaliyah Edwards.
Oh, okay. Dang. I didn't know she was that tall. Thought she was like 6'2". Well, she
What's that
moved.
tall?
Well, she moves so well, but she's
Yeah,
6'3". Like, that's crazy. But
How tall is DeBerry?
she
the
gotta
Bear's
be
6'5".
6. Yeah. Gotta be. And Liv is how tall? 6.
I
She
think
might.
6'5" too.
Okay.
I think she might be 6'5" too.
Because I want to say Liv might even be taller. Like, Liv might be like
Yeah,
6'6",
I can see 6'5" or taller. I can see that. But Dorca's
What's
6'5". We
Dorcas?
got some pretty tall.
Is
Dorca's
Dorca
6'5".
big?
Yeah.
No, I look at Dorca as a 4. I mean, but I guess what you want to consider a big, because I'm saying
Yeah.
if I consider Edwards a big, then Dorca definitely has to be one.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I consider Edwards a big.
I could see them guarding out there on the perimeter. Oh, Nalissa, if we're gonna throw in 6'3" people, Nalissa could probably guard on the perimeter. She's agile enough. But yeah, those would be like
That's
the
the
bigs.
only bigs I see. And I'm sorry, y'all. I love Nas. I don't consider her big. I don't think when she transitions, I don't think she's gonna be able to be a big
Yeah.
He reminds me of Ben Wallace. Just being like an undersized, heavy, big body down low.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
How
but
tall
undersized.
Shakira?
You just said the magic word. Shakira gotta be 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah, I think she's 6'5".
If them jokers that y'all just named 6'4", 6'5", Shakira gotta be that. She has to. Hold on, let me look at this jungle.
I was definitely looking at the bracket trying to go see who was a big.
My fault. Hold on, let me pull it back up. All right, hold on.
Those are really the only bigs.
Those are like the best bigs.
Oh, dang, we're forgetting Lee. But I feel like Lee's like a true big because she's not mobile with her big. Like I don't think I've watched a game with Kansas State where she's pulled out like at all. Like she's literally like a straight 5.
Mm-hmm.
Ayoka Lee.
Yeah.
She's excuse me. I was trying to say her name right and type at the same time. But with Lee, yeah, she's a traditional big all the way. Any Charlotte over Indiana. A couple people said they see that. Do y'all see that?
They have 2 Kentucky people on their team.
Who Charlotte does?
Mm-hmm. Kiki McKinney and Roach. They were there last. Well, Kiki McKinney was. I think Roach left 2 years ago.
Okay.
So you see that?
I don't know Charlotte guards. Like I know Indiana guards. Like that
girl
that's been in the league for 15 years. Like, and then the other one. Like I know Indiana's guards, but I don't know Charlotte to say.
Yeah, I don't know too. I haven't heard too much of Charlotte this year. And Indiana has to. Yeah, Indiana has a lot of veterans, so I don't know.
A lot. Their own team.
How far do y'all think Mississippi goes?
Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Okay. I think on one of my brackets, yes, I got a couple. On one of my brackets, I had them beating Baylor because I think Nalissa and Austin sort of kind of cancel each other out. Not literally, but they cancel each other out. The only other problem is there's Queen Egbo, but Queen's always in foul trouble. So you can get Queen out fairly fast. Mind you, Baylor only has what? They only have a rotation of 7, I think. And Bickle is an undersized big, which I think, what's that girl? Madison Scott, I'm pretty sure she could handle Bickle. So if you get Queen in foul trouble, I can see Ole Miss. Because Ole Miss guards, they can't outshoot Baylor's guards, but they're pesky defenders. So as long as they hold Asbury and what's the other girl's name? Even
Jordan Lewis.
And then if they hold them and then just make it a big game, I could see Ole Miss win. I could see them winning. Because you gotta think about it. Baylor literally has 7 people that she plays. Off the bench is Bickle and then Jaden Owens. Like that's it.
Yeah.
That's all she has. Ole Miss has a whole bench. So that could be maybe an upset.
So you got them going Sweet 16?
Yes, on one of my brackets.
Hey, is anybody else feeling Jackson State over LSU? Oh wait, hold on, my bad. I done muted Angel, trying to mute myself. My bad, Angel. You can go ahead and unmute yourself. But I'm pushing the Jackson State agenda into the game. Yeah, like it is what it is. So if y'all not riding with me, it is.
School, but I can't.
Yeah, I got LSU. I'm sorry.
Like SWAC love, like I love them to death. Go SWAC.
Howard just won tonight.
They're also not in my conference. They aren't in my conference.
HBCU's just doing what they got to do this year. I'm feeling it. They said
but
the
you
HBCUs
have them over LSU, unless they like get some LSU. Like Southern hatred and take off the L of LSU and just do SU and play them like they're Southern. Like I think they'll make it a game. Like I'm not saying it'll be a blowout. I'm not.
Yeah. It's definitely gonna be a game. It's definitely gonna be a game. Like I said, like I pointed out in that video, all their games against SEC opponents, they only lost 15 or less points, which is you're like 15 or less, that's double digits. Well, they lost by 50 last year in the tournament. I think 15 or less is a huge improvement from 50.
Yeah.
But I think to get that rematch, I just thought about this. It's a rematch with Kim Mulkey. And they want that. They want that. To Tamika Reed, the first thing when they got matched up with LSU, she said, yeah, Kim Mulkey got something coming for her. They've been thinking about that all summer, being embarrassed on ABC, being embarrassed on ESPN with Renee Montgomery, calling the game from the sidelines, talking about Black Lives Matter like she didn't go to UConn. They remember all of that. They remember
Baylor blew Graham out too, so I think the year we played them, it was by like 60, I think. And that was with Shakila.
Salute to Shakila, who's playing pro ball again. She was supposed to get on the channel, but she ghosted me.
Who do y'all have, Virginia Tech or Florida Gulf Coast?
That's a tough one for me. I think I said Virginia Tech.
Okay.
Wait, how did Belknap get on one of the All-American teams?
Because she went out.
Oh, okay. And how isn't Shakira on one of the All-American teams? I realize, it's really forward heavy. Yeah, there's a lot of players that didn't get on the All-American. Now that I think about it, Haley.
Well, the whole second team is bigs.
Yeah.
The whole second team is bigs.
But I'm thinking about Haley. I'm thinking about Shakira. I'm thinking about a couple of these jokers.
They didn't pick it. No. Scroll up. They said Haley was.
Haley was what? Oh, Haley is a deserving member of the All-American team. She affects all facets of the game and can alter trajectory of the matchup in ways that few others can, while seeming to play her best in big moments. Jones, the most outstanding player of the Final Four last year, when Stanford won the national championship, averaged 13 points, 7.9 rebounds, and 3.7 assists this year. Okay.
I just thought about that. She didn't even. Did she make honorable mention?
Well, they mentioned her name here. Yeah, she's in the article.
I thought I read somewhere.
Haley was on the first team.
So if you don't make first,
so did I get something wrong?
Deferred to the second.
Oh, they got something wrong from like the beginning of the video then, because I didn't even mention Haley Jones. So it's Haley Jones, Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, Smith, and Hillman.
Okay.
So we
but
just
still,
had our math wrong. I just said 4 people.
No, Ryan made it. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Haley didn't make it because Ryan made it.
It said they tied.
No, they tied. Hillman and Jones. Reading is fundamental. Thank you, Rakai.
So there's 6
I promise
people?
we all went to college. I promise we went to college. But yeah, that is.
Yeah, there's
that
6 people because.
Oh, okay.
Nas and Haley tied.
So this one of them participation trophy years.
Yeah, but still, I feel like I think Jones should have had it over Nas anyway. So that's just me.
I'll agree with you on that. I can't believe I forgot about her. I feel so bad. I will say I agree with her. I feel like she's left off a lot. Like a lot.
To Haley?
Oh, Jones, yeah. Stanford in general.
They like play it at 2 in the morning.
Yeah, they play at 1 a.m. Yeah, they
like
play
literally. I was trying to watch the Pac-12 tournament because I got the little channel on my little TV package, and when it said the game came on at 11, I was like, "You out your mind." I bought that package for nothing. I couldn't stay up for that.
Yeah, but I mean, that's what we talked about last summer, and so it's just kind of funny to see, us have that talk. Guys are always slept on. Why you feel like it? Yeah, we always disrespected, always counted out, and then we go a full season and we do the exact same thing. So I don't know. How far does Stanford get?
I got Stanford in the Final Four. Yeah, I got them in the Final Four
against y'all.
Yeah.
And you got y'all winning.
Yep.
Angel is pulling up one of her 5 brackets.
Literally what? I was trying to go to my main bracket. Get off of me, bro. Leave me alone. I have them losing to somebody because on my main bracket, I have South Carolina and NC State. Oh, I have them losing to NC State.
Oh.
Okay, but here's the thing. Somebody mentioned this on Twitter, and it was a very, very, very good point. We saw last year in the tournament. It depends on what refs are reffing the game because Pac-12 teams play different than all the other conferences. So if they have a ref that lets them be physical, then if Stanford plays like a Baylor or a North Carolina, a Texas, if they play someone's defense like that, they're going to lose. I think last year Tara said she didn't like that. But if they have a ref that doesn't allow like all the touchy-feely and all that, then Stanford, they could make a run.
Texas be playing rugby out there.
They do.
They do.
It's why somebody has on a shot collar.
Jokers right
you stupid.
There.
She talked about a shot collar. That's for her.
the little freshman, what's her name? Ronnie Harmon.
Rory.
Rory Harmon. That joker right there. They some dogs. But
yeah.
How far y'all got Texas going? Speaking of,
I got them in the elite. Let me see. Hold on.
I think I got them in the Sweet 16.
Sweet 16. So that'll mean they won Fairfield. They'll be Utah, Arkansas, and that'll be a Sweet 16. And they will face.
Yeah, I got them in the Sweet 16 too.
Losing to LSU.
Yeah.
I forgot who I have them losing to though.
Unfortunately, I'm sorry for both y'all. LSU won't get that far because they will lose to Jackson State. So
Mm-hmm.
unfortunate there, but I guess. You asked who we have winning Florida Gulf Coast game. I got Florida Gulf Coast because of Miss Bayo. But yeah, I got
And
them
they
winning.
shoot from the three.
Who?
They
Florida
got
Gulf Coast.
yeah.
But I just got them winning based off of via the best player on the floor.
Mhm.
Did y'all see how quickly she recovered from that injury? I've never seen that before.
Yeah, what happened to her though?
New doctors. I thought it was a torn MCL. I could have
Mhm.
sworn it was a torn MCL. And she came back, she had surgery and came back in less than 30 days. I need
Oh
to know who her
wow.
doctor was. I
Right.
need to know who her doctor was. Because I've never seen that before.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, y'all. I was trying to look up this injury in the meantime. But
No, for real, look it up. I think it was like, maybe she didn't completely tear it. Maybe it was like,
A strain or something.
partial or something. But she had a whole surgery and came back 30.
Oh dang.
torn
Came
meniscus.
back. So she completely tore it?
Partially torn meniscus.
But less than 30 days. Like I think somebody actually had to count, and I think it was like 26 days later.
Yeah, like Ron Artest. I remember Ron Artest did it in 2 weeks, and I'll never forget that. But he was trash when he came back. But yeah, he was meta world peace at that point of life.
What was Paige's injury? Wasn't it something with her meniscus too?
Let me see.
Oh, I know it was a tear and something.
The knee injury. Everybody keeps saying knee injury. That's like you can't keep that stuff on wraps. They don't give no type of. Okay, here we go. She had an anterior tibial plateau fracture and lateral meniscus tear repaired in her left knee, and she was considered
someone
for.
said I heard someone said that the South Carolina UConn game didn't count because UConn wasn't healthy.
Who said that?
You know who said that?
Who said that?
You definitely did. Tweeted it. I said, I know you lying. Like, let's not. If they weren't reporting injuries back in November, then let's not be like, oh no, they weren't healthy. Like, you don't know what was going on with South Carolina. Apparently, Henny had been hurt, and then that's why she went out. But yeah, apparently, if they were a healthy UConn team, then it would have been different.
Well, speaking of, go ahead, Rikai. I'll let you go.
Nothing. I don't got nothing to say.
Well, speaking
I
of,
just don't think you use that as an excuse. Like,
no, you're right.
I feel like a lot of players play hurt until they actually get hurt, and then it's like, oh,
well, that's sports.
They always had this injury.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you never know who's hurt. Like, I'm not saying I know South Carolina, but you don't know who was hurt on South Carolina.
That's sports. Like that's not just UConn or South Carolina or Baylor or Stanford. That's sports across the board. Everybody plays hurt. You know, like Shaq and Charles, they talk about it all the time. But speaking of that matchup of Stanford UConn, getting to an hour now. I just wanted to know from you guys, who did you have in the championship game?
UConn or Stanford?
No, like just period. Like, who do you have in the championship game?
Oh, I have South Carolina and UConn.
North Carolina State and UConn. On my main.
Oh.
No, I don't.
Wow.
State.
Wow.
I don't know. Diamond is just a little different for me. I'm just riding on the Diamond wave. I don't even know who I had NC State.
Dribbling Joker.
Beat UConn?
Dribbling Joker from Rutgers.
Yeah, they would have to beat us. Yeah.
And then like I don't know what UConn team we're getting. Like, are we getting UConn with Paige coming off the bench? Is it UConn with Paige? Like, I feel
Mhm.
like all of that depends on how far they'll go. Like, I don't know. I just don't think you can go far with Paige coming off the bench.
Mhm.
I think at some point he's gonna have to insert her in the starting
Yeah.
lineup because if she's coming off the bench, as he said, they can't. Well, now they can play without her. But I
Mhm.
don't know. Her IQ is it's crazy.
Mhm.
It's crazy. She's gonna have to start. I don't think he can have her coming off the bench the whole tournament. He can't. He can't.
Mhm. I just feel like we had so many players step up this year.
Them jokers is crazy, man.
Who?
UConn. Them
Wow.
jokers is crazy. Like,
Yeah, I just feel like since we had we had a few players step up this year at different times. So if we could just get everybody at the right time, it's gonna be hard to beat us.
You're talking about AZ with a couple of games where she got in the high 20s. Talking about
Yeah,
Caroline getting multiple 20-plus point games. You're talking about Nika coming back. You're talking about Paige, the best player in the country, coming back. Even if it's at 50%, 75%, 80%, whatever the heck it is right now. When you have, sometimes you're going to get Kristen.
Right.
When you get Avina, kind of improving the way she improved and learning how to play the game of basketball again without Paige. But like even Dorka, and having Dorka in the fold, I just think it's a lot. It's a lot. And I think I don't want people to kind of underestimate that just because, I don't know, of outside kind of influences. But I just think it's a lot, man. It's a lot.
I think Caroline. I mean, what's her name? Caroline. I think she's. Somebody gonna say, "Oh my God, that's so stupid." I think she's the factor because, like, if she goes off, there's no way anyone can. If Paige starts, there's no way a team can like pay attention to Paige and her going off, and AZ just has to make 2 threes because
Yeah, that's
after
what I'm
she makes
saying.
2, they're gonna have to stay true to her. So if the 3 of them like get going, there's no who can guard them besides South Carolina, but who can guard them?
No, I don't think that's stupid at all because without Caroline, you literally have kind of pretty much the team that you started with this season, which was a fairly flawed team, just one Paige Becker scoreless fourth quarter away from losing, so I don't think that's a dumb take at all. I think that's kind of just down the middle. It's the difference between them being a really good team and being like the most talented team. It's Caroline and those players that stepped up in Paige's absence. So yeah. But that's but I still think regardless of who's the best team on paper, talented, the tournament is unpredictable. And then it also comes with like the emotions thing and just who's hot at the right time.
Yeah.
That's why I haven't fallen short in the championship game. But yeah. Go ahead, Rakai, if you have anything else.
Yeah, like I got UConn winning everything, and I do think that they're gonna win everything. But I mean, this season has been crazy. Like nobody's safe. You can see like nobody's safe. I think anybody could really win it. They really wanted to.
I think the safest team is Stanford. Like and I'm a South Carolina fan, but I think Stanford for the latter part of the season, they're locked in. They figured out their little point guard issues. I think I wouldn't say my favorite because of course I'm still gonna pick South Carolina, but their consistency scares me because we still got a little kinks to work out. But they don't have any kinks to work out, especially with that new girl coming off the bench. I can't say her last name. It's like Holfen, whatever. She's crazy. She's like another Hannah Jump off the bench. So it's just like, I think they're the most. I don't want to say they're the favorite to win, but they have a high probability more than everyone else.
Mhm.
Hey, I have an extremely fun fact for you all. Did you know Anna Wilson from Stanford? Can you guys guess who she's related to? I don't know. If you might have watched the Stanford, you might be able to guess who she's related. I don't know.
Yeah, her brother's Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson.
Yeah. That was you know, they say it 80 times. You know, it's the inside the Twitter joke or
Yeah,
whatever. But
they made sure they knew that was her. Everyone knew
every
that was her
game,
I feel
brother.
like
every game.
when him and Sierra come to the game, I feel like they're like, find where they're sitting, and they're literally the first thing you see as soon as the broadcast.
Yeah,
It was like that
"Look at Sierra."
with Steph Curry and his mom for like the first 10 years of Steph's career. You know, they
Mhm.
stayed on his mom, like his
You know,
mom.
they found his mom when Stanford played South Carolina. I was like, how did you find her in the
Yeah,
crowd?
she
I was
definitely
like,
gets like more airtime than any other mom in the history of like basketball.
Mhm. But isn't she Cameron Brank's like godmother? I think.
Yeah,
yeah.
Okay.
they can, or God can. Yeah. But all right, y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. This is already midnight on the East Coast. So I appreciate y'all for coming on. Would y'all like to plug y'all socials so that people can follow you all and
I
I
don't
guess
have any
harass you?
socials because Tennessee fans have bombarded my mentions because I
don't
had,
believe.
I guess, a disrespectful tweet.
Uh
My Twitter's locked down for the moment.
huh.
Not literally, but if you find it, you find it. And
Right.
I'm not apologizing if you're a Tennessee fan. I said what I said.
Right.
God will deal with me when I go upstairs.
Well, my Twitter is r_AKAI14. UConn fans, you know where to find me in the Twitter. So yeah.
All right. Oh, go ahead, Rakai. I didn't mean to cut you
No,
off.
you're
I thought
good.
you was done.
I am done.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, I appreciate y'all so much. A billion times. I reached out to y'all last minute at 11 o'clock Eastern time, 10 o'clock Central time, and you all answered the call. So if you're new to the channel, to the road 2K subs, if you want to be on the channel, let me know, and we can set some things up. I'm tired of giving out my email because every time I do that, I get a bunch of Viagra emails in my inbox. So, you know, if you just want to get on, let me know, and we'll work something out. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Be easy. Free BG,
Okay.
the fast way.
Yeah,
BG,
free BG
protect
for
Black woman. Happy Women's History Month. Salute to Angel. Shout out Black women worldwide, international.